Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is the fourth day, being Friday of July 2025. When some political elite in Nigeria gathered in Yaradua's center to discuss about the coalition, I am the first person that made a video to say that this is a coalition of terrorists. Now, before you criticize me, I want you to watch this video to the end to understand my concept. Among the whole leadership of this coalition, it is only Mr. Peter Obi that is not part of the coalition in 2014-2015 that removed Goodluck Jonathan and brought APC government. The first question is, what do they want this time around? Now, remove the fact that yes, there is someone that the masses love in the coalition. Peter Obi before said that he's not going to be part of coalition just to grab power. And later he joined the coalition. Now I want to let you know something, because I don't like when people are being deceived and people are receiving false hopes. This coalition is a political party masterminded by Atiku Abubakar. ADC has been existing right from time, but Atiku Abubakar brought this coalition together. And the sole purpose why he brought them together is for him to wrestle power from Tinubu. What is the difference between Atiku and Tinubu? A lot of people are following this coalition because they believe that the presidential election ticket will be given to Mr. Peter Obi. That is a false hope. It's not going to happen. Not in this life, not in the life to come. Now, there are a lot of things that you people are not aware of. You see, I find it difficult to come out on the camera to talk if I don't know what to say. But once I have information of what to say, I will come out to say it with facts, with boldness, because I have already seen the end from the beginning. In the year 2011, that was the year I started following, deeply Nigerian politics. To the year 2014, 2015, 2019 was there, 2023. I participated in these years. There is nothing you are going to tell me about Nigerian politicians that I don't know. These people don't have any solution to your problem. They don't have the solution. Now, Peter Obi, the earlier the better, he tells his people what they told him about this coalition. Yes. Peter Obi is aware that he is not going to be the flag bearer. But a lot of people are supporting the coalition because they thought that Peter Obi will be the presidential candidate in this coalition. That is not going to happen. Amechi is fighting for them to give him just one term of presidency. Tambua, elrufai, and Atiku are one pushing for Atiku's presidency. Now, let me tell you something. This is a court. Yeah, this is a court. Rotimi Amechi made a statement. In 2015, he was the campaign manager of Buhari. Rotimi Amechi knew that 3 million terrorists were imported into the country for the purpose of election. And he made one statement, and I laugh. He said, this coming election is between the Bändits and the Nigerians. And people will just laugh over it. That is Nigeria for you. People will do what? They will laugh over it. I want to ask you people a question. They really know that without Peter Obi, they won't have the vote they want. So they have to nail Peter Obi into the coalition to get his supporters' vote. Unfortunately, Obi supporters, many of them will abandon Peter Obi once they know the truth. The truth is that Peter Obi knows he's not going to get the ticket. If you have seen the tone of Peter Obi former's VP, Babadati Ahmed, maybe he has been briefed by his oga. I am not having the ticket, you. They said I should go for VP. And that VP now is being contested because Amechi want to be VP to Atiku, if not the presidential candidate. Now tell me, if Nigeria is a reasonable place, if we that are used are reasonable, people who committed treason by importing the terrorists that is disturbing your families, killing you people, laying siege on your communities, these people are the ones that imported it, and they confess on national televisions that they do so. Time with that number, including the likes of Naya Baribe, including elrufai said it on Chinese television. Senator Baribe said so on Arise TV. I have these videos, I kept it.
In trying to remove Jonathan, there were stateless persons that were from the Sahel region that were imported into Nigeria. And a former chairman of PDP made that statement. I'm not the person that made it.
But that importation is a fact, is it?
Because I know that a day like this is coming. And as things will begin to unfold, I will be releasing videos for you. These are the same people with Pastor Sibanjo. They said they are going to form interim government if Jonathan win in 2014. They said the blood are going to flow. They said the blood will flow in Nigeria if they lose the election. Why? Because they are confident that the terrorists they imported is going to do well. Now, both Tinubu and these people, there is no difference. And I am not for any of them. If you have been following me, you know my values and my ideology. I don't believe that political regime change is the hope of the people. And I wonder how educated people, how professors, how they can't even sit down and reason. You keep on doing the hypothesis that you're not going to arrive at a particular result. Who has done this to us? So you think that Atiku Abubakar now becoming president will change Nigeria? Atiku Abubakar, who supported the killing of Deborah by pulling down his post, such a man that is being controlled by mob and terrorists. Atiku is being controlled by terrorists. For him to hear about the mob against Deborah, they born a girl, innocent girl, because the girl asked them not to post religious things on their WhatsApp group. They say it's blasphemy. Atiku was unable to condemn that. He put down his post because they threatened him that we are not going to vote for you. You did not stand to the values of Islam. He put down the post, and I saw him begging them with another account called Atiku Abubakar Hausa. He started begging them in Hausa language. I laugh. Nigerians, you people don't see. I see people who have passion. It's not their fault. They don't know Nigeria. The passion they have about every election, I am laughing at you because they did not tell you that they're about to change many things, many equipment, many computers they use in 2023. You don't have the information, but I have it. They are going to build a new structure for INEC. The budget has been mapped out. They are going to put everything that will ease them to get what they want. You people should be jumping up and down and thinking that your hope will come from these politicians. I pity you people. Now, let's fast track to, 1970s. There is nothing going on in Nigeria today that has not happened before. I used to talk about the purpose of Aburi Accord. Gowon is still alive. Why Gowon and Ojukwu had to go to Aburi town in Ghana to have an agreement? It was because they know that the compatibility of this country is questionable. The Britain who amalgamated Nigeria, they knew that there would be a problem, and they gave a date that Nigeria should come together to decide whether they will still exist as one or not. But Nigeria, as a country is independent, has taken over, and they know they don't want to go, to that, because how will you tell someone who has oil wells that Nigeria should separate? Now, the Aburi Accord, what I love in Aburi Accord was let everybody have their own region, autonomous region. Control your security, control your resources, and let them have center like a ceremonial president. That could have solved every problem we are talking about today. So anybody who is thinking that changing of driver will make the engine of the vehicle that has spoiled to revive to life, the person is a moron. You are absolutely moron. That the vehicle that has expired, the engine is not moving. You say the driver is not driving well. Come down, come and take another driver. Let another driver drive the motor. Boo, for the engine that has spoiled, you are wasting your time. You will keep on winning. You will keep on. Have you sit down and think about the whole situation? What is your proof that electoral reform is the problem? I used to tell these people, Jonathan is alive. Go and ask him. Military refused to take order from him. Did he do anything? Jonathan left Aso Rock to come to battlefield to start inspecting and understand why things were going like that. Kashim Shettima, I'm not afraid to say it. All of them were the masterminds of how Jonathan was removed. And US played a major role. Obama played a major role in it. So when I am seeing people talking about this coalition, a false hope and a court, this is a court. A court of, political folks who imported terrorists into the country, they committed treason. In a same country, all of them should be facing firing squad. They're supposed to be sentenced to life imprisonment. Both Amechi, Atiku, elrufai, all these people talking supposed to be facing firing squad. Let them come out to the national television to talk that they did not import terrorists. Let us start digging it. Let us expose them more. Is it, what is it called? Ademodu Sheriff, the governor who formed Boko Haram? After Obasanjo, Boko Haram started in the year 2002. After Obasanjo agreed that there will be Sharia in Nigeria. But Obasanjo wiped them out. Obasanjo wiped them out. There was nothing like Boko Haram again until, Ademodu Sheriff time. So, Fandana said this on the national television, Femi Fandana, senior advocate of Nigeria. He challenged Ademodu Sheriff to sue him if he's lying. They appointed Boko Haram Commissioner of Religious Affairs. These people, they know what they are doing. That day they went for coalition. No terrorist attack in Nigeria. No terrorist attack. Nothing like terrorist attack. Nothing happened again the day they went for coalition. But after the coalition, it started happening again. Who is the one commanding them that made them not to go for terrorist attack when the politicians went for coalition meeting? You see, Peter Obi is a good man who finds himself in a state that he himself will not like tomorrow. So, what is the hope of people following Peter Obi? That is a false hope. There is no hope at all. The truth must be said. Nigeria is not sustainable. American researcher predicted that Nigeria will end by 2030. And Nigeria have all the whole signs of the failed state. A country who can control their own security, a country who they have everything, but economically they are like Somali. Even Somali, I don't understand. So, for those of you who are passionate about 2027, farewell. I'm not going with anybody in such a dangerous journey because I know there is no future in it. There is no change in it. What shall it profit you? See, a man called me. Let me give you the story before I stop this video. A man called me. That was the day before yesterday, and I missed the call. A lot, of course, I was able to call back the ones I was able to call back. And he was talking to me. He said he is 65 years old man, and I respect old age. I want to last long. I respect old age so much. So we started talking, and he was telling me on the reason I should support, Nigerian project. I should talk more on engineering the youth to take their destiny into their hands. And I asked him one question. Sir, when do you start fighting for this Nigeria? He started narrating what happened in 80s, what happened in 90s, in 2000s, and here we are. How many? 80, 19, 2000. We are now in the 40 years interval. He has been in this country for 40 years, fighting for the betterment of the country. And I asked him, sir, what is your result? Tell me, what is your result? All of you that have fought for the betterment of this country, what is the result? Because in present days, we deal with the result. I am not interested in shenanigans we are talking of. I'm interested about the result. You said people should start fighting for Nigeria. The Nigeria you fought, where is it? He said he knows God won. Go and ask God won. He said he fought for Nigeria to be one. Is Nigeria one? How many times will you people continue to repeat the same error? This is a repetition of error. But only few will understand what I'm saying. Anyway, it is what it is. I am Okocha Happy Marcel. I am a conflict reporter. I'm a political blogger. I talk reality out of issues. So, if you don't find this video comfortable, you watch it again and you follow it step by step. Because what I'm telling you now, unfortunately, a lot of people will realize this next 10 years. This video could be 10 years ahead of you. So, you might not understand everything I'm saying now, but very soon, after you must have done election all your lifetime and your children are coming again, asking your dad, what happens to this country? That time, you will come and start thinking of all these things I'm telling you. For now, the only solution to the problem we have in Nigeria is that there must be separation of powers, separation of security, separation of values, separation of cultures. And the end point, if you ask me, I would say let every entity go in peace. And that is where I stand. That is what I think that will bring absolute solution to this country. Apart from that, I don't know. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Thanks for listening.